CBS 12 News this morning. Palm Beach County residents getting sick from toxic water.
Crazy nausea. A few times I thought I was going to faint.
What this resident is saying about the water advisory that's nearly a week after it went into effect.
Put the guns out now!
Plus, a shootout between two Florida teens and deputies. What we're now learning about the two kids at the center of this incident, one just 12 years old. And the new proposed plan that aims to inject a new kind of curriculum into your child's classroom, character building. What the state's Department of Education is currently considering and what they're now asking parents to do.
You're watching CBS 12 News This Morning, the one to turn to.
Happy Friday Eve, everybody. I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Sam Kerrigan in for Ashley Glass. We are tracking some showers out there this morning, so we want to start with a check on the forecast with Lauren.
That's right. Another round of rainfall coming on shore for the morning drive. This is a look right now at radar. Most of the rain is concentrated across Martin County and then right along the coastline of St. Lucie County, right near Fort Pierce, Palm City, dealing with some showers near Stewart and Jensen Beach, Hobe Sound. This rain extends down I-95 right near Tequesta there in Jupiter. Now, this is all moving off towards the north. We're going to continue to see the possibility of some rain over the next few days. This is a look from PGA National off towards the east, getting some color out there. The sun comes up in about 25 minutes from now. From the airport, you can see some of the light reflecting off the runway there. Well, there were showers that moved through West Palm Beach earlier on. We're at 70 now in Indiantown, 74 in Belle Glade, 78 in Delray. Again, that moisture content's increasing out of the southeast. There's a little upper level low to our southeast that's pulling moisture into the area for us. High temperatures today for Port St. Lucie. You're headed to right around the mid-80s for those highs, and you'll notice the icons here at the bottom of your screen. Yeah, we've all got the chance to see a few isolated showers and thunderstorms out there today. Temperatures running right around where they should be for this time of year, staying warm and humid, with the possibility, again, of some isolated thunderstorms. We've been in this pattern all week. We're going to continue to see this heading into tomorrow and Saturday as well. Now, eventually, drier air will be returning. We'll take a closer look at that still ahead. Matt, Sam.
Time, temperature, top stories on your screen at all times. So we take a look right now on our roads. This is Delray Beach, 95. Traffic is up to speed. No issues there. We've got no major problems right now in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast.
6:02 is the time, and this morning thousands of people in Palm Beach County are waking up without safe water coming out of their taps for a 6th straight day in a row.
Yeah, they're hoping that this could be the last day. West Palm Beach Mayor Keith James said earlier this week he's hoping to get test results back today so that by tomorrow people will be safe to drink from their taps again. But we are getting reports of people getting sick from the high levels of toxins from blue-green algae in their drinking water. A 24-year-old woman from West Palm Beach says she had to go to the emergency room after drinking water from a filtrated pitcher over the Memorial Day weekend. Ashley Rogers says doctors told her it may have been food poisoning, but she says she had no idea there was a water advisory until her coworker told her. She thinks the city could have done a better job at informing people.
I don't believe that they did the best job at informing people who possibly are not active news watchers. I get a lot of my news from like Twitter and Instagram. So for me, I wasn't aware until someone told me.
Ashley says she's now just drinking bottled water, but still has an upset stomach.
Remember, the water advisory is in effect for people who live in West Palm Beach, the town of Palm Beach, and the town of South Palm Beach. The city says it's okay to use the water to shower, wash your hands, and do laundry, but not safe to drink. It's also very important to remember, we've been telling you this all week, do not boil the water because it could actually make the toxins worse. You might also notice a slight chlorine taste or smell in your water. The city says it's just a temporary disinfectant and it will not hurt you. If you are one of those affected by this water advisory, you can still pick up cases of bottled water this week at Gaines Park in West Palm Beach from 9 a.m. until noon. So far, the county has distributed 257,000 bottles of water.
Yeah, and we told you yesterday, only 2 utilities in our area could ever have a problem like this with blue-green algae toxins showing up in their drinking water, and that's West Palm Beach and Okeechobee. Everyone else in our area gets their water from an underground aquifer where algae cannot survive without sunlight. While CBS 12 News got a tour of how they clean their water from Lake Okeechobee, you can head over to CBS12.com right now and check it out. 6:04 now. The time in summer vacation is either close to starting or already has begun for many of our students. But the state's Department of Education is already looking at a major change for next year's curriculum.
And it involves possibly teaching kids lessons that go far beyond reading, writing, and arithmetic. Madeline Montgomery is live in Boca Raton with the new proposed plans in the works that could become a new standard in local schools. Madeline?
A good character doesn't really sound like something that you're going to read about in a textbook inside of the school walls, but it is something that the Department of Education wants to make sure all Florida students learn. So in a proposal, they're saying that each grade would have a different goal to work on as far as character education. An example would be kindergartners learning about kindness and empathy, while first graders learn about how to be good leaders. According to the Department of Education's website, there are 5 categories kids would work on during their school career: cooperation and conflict resolution, leadership skills, kindness and honesty and empathy, and self-control and responsibility, resiliency, and self-motivation. And officials with schools are hoping that parents and students reach out about this curriculum. And we have that information right there on the screen for you. You can write them a letter, you can email them, or you can call them. Live in Boca Raton, Madeline Montgomery, CBS 12 News.
All right, Mary, thanks. 6:05. And new this morning, the Palm Beach County School Board approved a partnership with a healthcare district to set up vaccination sites at district properties. So now students, staff, and families will have the opportunity to get the Pfizer vaccine sometime this month. Under the approved plan, 4 mobile vaccine units will be placed in parking lots. Those locations include the Pew Center in Palm Beach Gardens, the Palm Beach County School District headquarters in West Palm Beach, Wpec Educational Center in Belle Glade, and Safe Schools Institute in Boca Raton. School board members said that students getting the vaccine at these sites is completely voluntary. Well, we are saying it that time of year again. Seniors in Indian Ridge and Palm Beach virtual schools will walk across the stage and receive their diplomas at the South Florida Fairgrounds today. Graduates will be seated in one building and guests will be in another to watch the graduation on a big screen. Everyone will be seated 6 feet apart and will be wearing masks.
New this morning, our state has a new budget. Governor Ron DeSantis signed the state's biggest spending plan ever, totaling a $101 billion. There are $1,000 bonuses for teachers, first responders, and law enforcement. The budget includes a 7-day Freedom Week sales tax holiday. The spending plan takes effect July 1st.
Well, 6:07 this morning, new body camera video of a shootout between 2 kids and Volusia County deputies has been released. And this morning, there are some new details surrounding that incident that has gone viral nationwide.
That's right. Deputies say the kids ran away from a foster home and broke into a home near Deltona.
And then both got their hands on 3 guns and started firing dozens of shots at deputies for over an hour, eventually forcing deputies to fire back. Take a listen.
Don't make me do this. Don't do this.
Hey guys, you pull behind hard cover. Let's not shoot these kids.
You can see deputies there hiding behind trees, trying not to get shot. Deputies eventually shot the 14-year-old girl when she came out of the home and pointed a gun at them. Right now, she's in the hospital in stable condition. Meanwhile, the 12-year-old boy ended up surrendering peacefully.
And Kara Duffy following the story from the live desk for us, and she's got new information about the children at the center of this incident. Kara?
Matt, we've now learned that one of the children in this case already has a criminal history. The 14-year-old girl arrested back in 2018 for stealing a dog. Take a look at this. This surveillance video shows her in the act. That teen arrested again this year for setting a series of fires in Palm Coast, damaging property and threatening several homes. The most recent situation, though, beyond disturbing. Let's take another look at that body cam footage. The Volusia County Sheriff says the 14-year-old Nicole Jackson and 12-year-old Travis O'Brien, they broke into the house and used baseball bats to destroy furniture, tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage. He says they then found the homeowner's AK-47, a shotgun and handgun, and opened fire on deputies. Here's what the 12-year-old boy told deputies when they asked, "What were you thinking?"
He advised that the 14-year-old made a statement, "I'm going to roll this down like GTA," referring to the video game Grand Theft Auto. He stated that the female fired multiple shots at deputies who were outside of the residence. He then noticed green dots were on him, so he fired the double-barrel shotgun at deputies as well.
This morning, 8 deputies are on administrative leave, which is protocol following any shooting. The sheriff says some of them were just mentally drained and emotionally impacted by this incident due to the fact how young these kids are. Again, the 14-year-old now recovering at the hospital, but in stable condition, expected to be okay. Both of the kids are charged with attempted murder of a law enforcement officer and armed burglary. Matt?
Well, Kara, you really got to see what police were going through because of those body cameras in that story. And right now, the Indian River County Sheriff's Office is on track to be the first local sheriff's office to have body cameras. Starting July 1st, about 200 cameras will be in use. The cameras will be clipped onto a deputy's vest and will automatically turn on. Trained officials will be able to watch in real time inside the Sheriff's Office Crime Center. So far, at least 7 deputies are using them right now for training purposes.
As for other counties in our area, Palm Beach and St. Lucie County Sheriff's Offices said deputies will receive cameras but have yet to announce a date. Martin and Okeechobee County Sheriff's Offices have yet to decide if deputies will wear cameras at all.
And just into the CBS 12 newsroom, we are also getting new video from the mass shooting in the banquet hall near Miami over the weekend. Investigators now believe it was a coordinated attack. They're working to identify a possible second car and other suspects involved in the shooting. Take a close look at this video. This is a second car cameras captured in the parking lot. You can see someone get into the car after what appears to be flashes of gunfire. The car then proceeds to drive away. Now, that car is definitely different than this car, the one that we've been showing you all week, the white Nissan Pathfinder that's in connection to the 3 suspects. The driver, you see, slowly drives by the crowd and parks, and later you see people frantically running and scrambling for cover as shots are fired. 2 men died here. More than 20 other people were hurt.
And you can track crime in your neighborhood with Alert Nest. Head to CBS12.com. Use the tab in the top left corner and click on Alert Nest under News. You can put in your city and find information about crime and even wild animal alerts in your area. You can also download the Alert Nest app from your app store.
A 6:11 is the time right now, and a Florida diver almost becomes gator food. How he survived after his head was inside an alligator's mouth.
Getting some color out there with that sun coming up in just about 10 minutes from now. We'll take a closer look at the rest of your day next.